Hey, hello, this is Geej Mauriva with Your Media Magician, and welcome to my WordPress training series. In this session, we're going to talk about the difference between posts and pages. This is a super key thing about WordPress is the fact that WordPress is really one of the first website platforms to come up with this idea of posts and pages, or dynamic and static content. In the old days, a lot of website content was just static, but WordPress is one of the first to come out with this idea of having dynamic content on a website because it looks good to the search engines. So what WordPress came up with in all of its genius is just to come up with this idea of a blog. Actually, they didn't come up with it, but they sort of followed suit on creating a foundation that would support that. And in WordPress, what you have is you have these posts and you have pages. So let's start off with pages first. So if you go to pages, we're going to click on that. And you can see all the list of pages I have on my website here. And if we just go to this services page, I'm going to open this up in a new tab. We go over here. Oops, oh, that should have been view, but anyway, that's okay. We'll just go open that up. And as you can see, this is just a page of just static content. It's just a page with all of the different website options that I have. And I don't want it to change. I want it to stay there. And that's called static content. You want it to be the same. You know, I might sometimes, like, here's a little mistake down here, I need to correct that. You know, just you'll go in and edit some of the content, but basically everything is static. It's just staying the same. Now with posts, it's completely the opposite. So let's go to I'm going to close those down. I'm going to go over here to posts and I'll open that up in a new window. Okay, so here's the post page, and here's all the different blog posts that I've put out week by week that have been listed according to their date. So what this means is every week I put out a blog post, and so every week that post goes onto the front page of my website. And so what it does is it creates dynamic content, meaning that the content is changing, and search engines love this kind of thing. They love to see content changing on websites. It's great for your website, great for your search ranking. Okay, so if you go to the front page of my website, you'll see that I have these different blog posts, and they're all set up according to date. So in other words, when I put out a blog post, automatically the new post goes right here in this corner. Or if you had a list of posts, it would go right up on top. So the post, and then everything below it is an older date. So in other words, this post here is a couple of weeks ago. This is like 3 or 4 weeks ago. This is a month ago. So they're all getting ordered by their date. And you can change that, but the most important thing to know about this is that this is all dynamic content, and that's what posts do. Pages are static content, and posts are dynamic content. Okay, so there you have it, the difference between posts and pages. If you have any questions about this, feel free to email me at geej@yourmediamagician.com. I would love to help. So you take care, and I'll see you in the next session. Bye now.